Hello, my name is Angela and I am representing the PowerBack Club as one of the 2 presidents here. While we may be young and still growing as teenagers, we have come so far with learning, educating, and spreading awareness on relationship abuse. Relationship abuse can be verbal, physical, sexual, mental, emotional, and even technological. Abuse is often thought of as something noticeable, when really there are things that occur in the daily lives of couples that can be toxic that wouldn't be as noticeable, or that happens behind closed doors. It is important to be aware of the people you surround yourself with, as well as who your friends and family are surrounded by. We work hard each and every day to serve our communities and bring them the knowledge and resources that are available. It is our mission to get the help and resources to those who need it. Advocacy is important as we progress towards helping victims of relationship abuse.
At our meetings, we discuss different aspects of relationship abuse. Here are some scenarios to help you become familiar with some different forms of relationship abuse. Which of the following scenarios in a dating relationship describes abuse? A. One partner hits their partner across the face for talking to a friend of theirs. B. A partner constantly watches their partner via Life 360 or SnapMaps, which makes them afraid. C. One partner demands the other partner does their homework and shouts at their partner for not doing it. D. One partner forces their partner to perform sexual acts, even though they've expressed they don't want to. E. One partner monitors and controls what their partner buys. F. One partner downplays their partner's successes to make them feel worthless. G. One partner pressures the other to share their account passwords with them. Or H. All of the above. If you answered H, you're correct. All of the scenarios describe some form of relationship abuse, no matter how subtle or insignificant they might seem. Number 2. Which of the following aspects of relationship abuse accurately describes the following scenario? Terry and Alex are in a relationship. Terry is an avid soccer player and goes to practice every day. One day in particular, practice ran a little later than usual. Terry's phone was flooded with 15 texts from Alex demanding to know where Terry had been and why Terry hadn't responded. These texts continued to roll in, even after Terry had responded. Does this describe A. Financial abuse, B. Stalking, C. Physical abuse, or D. Digital abuse? The correct answer is D. Though it may seem like Alex is worried about Terry's whereabouts, the scenario actually exhibits digital abuse. Through constantly texting about Terry's whereabouts, Alex is enforcing the idea that Terry cannot be separated from his phone for Alex's sake. Number 3. Which of the following aspects of relationship abuse accurately describes the following scenario? Morgan and Riley are in a relationship. Riley is thinking about applying for a job at a local retail store. When telling Morgan about the idea, Morgan immediately shuts it down, claiming Riley wouldn't have time for it anyway. Besides occasional homework, Riley doesn't participate in anything after school, and Morgan knows this. Even still, Morgan refuses to let Riley apply for a job. Does this describe emotional abuse, financial abuse, verbal abuse, or technological abuse? The correct answer is B. By refusing to let Riley apply for a job, even though Riley has time for it, Morgan is limiting a possible source of income for Riley. Now, on to Sophie for more specifics on dating abuse and some resources you can use if you find yourself or another in a toxic relationship.
Spotting abusive or toxic behaviors can be tricky, and people often miss red flags. These behaviors can be as simple as saying a hurtful comment to your partner, or as excessive as physically harming them. Some examples include using threats against you, constantly checking your location, directing orders at you and controlling you, and having outbursts at small inconveniences like forgetting you had plans. At PowerBack, you learn how to spot these behaviors and what to do once you acknowledge them. National Dating Abuse Hotline called Love is Respect is a great resource if you experience dating abuse or you know someone who does. Visit loveisrespect.org or call the number. It's free, confidential, and available 24 hours, so you can call whenever if you're in need of help, want to ask questions, or in need of more information.
One way to help victims that we don't often take into consideration is helping to boost their confidence. Reminding victims of how much they're loved and deserve to be respected, and that the abuse is not their fault, would encourage them to build sufficient confidence in themselves to get help to leave their abusive partners. We can help by listening to victims, by providing support, including resources, showing them that we're concerned, and ensuring their safety through the process of leaving by helping them develop a safety plan. We can also help abusers realize their actions by calling them out, especially if they happen to be a loved one. We can offer them suggestions on how to seek help and how to end the relationship for the good of both partners. Overall, helping a victim by reassuring trust with them and their worth, we can boost their confidence to leave the relationship on their own. Seeing someone you love go through an abusive relationship can be difficult for everyone involved. It's important that we support each other and don't give up on ourselves or the victim.